I've gone through this word, self-discipline and awareness. When I was not in awareness, I was just going here, there, anywhere. It didn't matter. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Frank Quiniguez. I am the ambassador of reading, and I am super excited because we had a great Zoom meeting, and I don't know if you were part of it or not. If you were, hey, you know we had a great time. If you were not part of it, maybe next time you can be part of it. However, as for now, we're not gonna do any more meetings because we wanna have prizes or more Zoom meetings. However, we're planning as a team. You know, Felix is in charge, and then Heriberto, the video guy, Fernie, my wife, and myself. We want to make sure that this channel continues to grow and that we get in touch with each other. We get to know each other. So hopefully you get to see the whole video from now on. Share it with your friends. It's exciting. Today's video, it's 2 words that can change your life. And I'm on the title, it might be different. 2 words that change your life. However, it's not so. 2 words that can change your life, because nowadays there's so much information. You just grab that little thing, press it, and you can find anything you want. However, it doesn't work that way. If you don't take action on what you know, it doesn't mean anything. These 2 words that I'm going to talk about, they've changed my life because I've taken action on them. So if you watch the video but you don't take action on it, it's not going to change your life. And everybody knows that already. Being awareness of what I'm going to tell you today, take action, watch your life change. So the 2 words, self-discipline. Self-discipline. In my first 2 videos, what are they called?
3 things
that will give you more life. Watch them. Part 1, part 2. I talk about that discipline. It's a discipline that you can gauge, a discipline that you can measure if you're doing it or not doing it. One of the things that I talk about in those 2 videos, one of the things is flossing. Everyone knows about flossing, but not everyone doesn't. How do I know that not everyone flosses? Because when I travel to different cities, I meet people and they're missing these teeth. They're 35-year-olds. They're already missing them. Why? Because they didn't floss. They knew they needed to floss, but they didn't. So they knew about the information, but they weren't doing it. It's not going to serve them. Watch my first 2 videos, part 1, part 2, and they're called 3 things that give you more life. Check them out. That's a way to gauge your discipline. Once you become in awareness of self-discipline, and I don't mean for your whole life to be disciplined. However, pick and choose. Drinking water every day, it'll serve you because it'll hydrate your brain, hydrate your body. It'll keep you active. But if you're not even in awareness, if you're not self-disciplined to drink water, how's that going to take you anywhere? You're going to have a lot of great thoughts, a lot of great energy to do it, or not for not drinking water. So be in awareness of you being disciplined or not. Now, I already said the second one, awareness of your thoughts. There's a wonderful book called The Magic of
Thinking Big.
The Magic of Thinking Big? Yes, The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. Incredible book. I read it 30 times plus. I love that book. I read it every year now for the last 15 years. I've been reading it. Every year I read it. And he says in 1959, when he was writing the book, he says how there were about 30,000 people that were committing suicide per year, and another 100,000 attempting suicide. 130,000 people not being in awareness of their thoughts. And I'm gonna give you something that you may want to reflect on. 130,000 back in 1959. Imagine now, the population has gone. I mean, our population is huge, so it's no longer 130,000 people. And those 130,000 people back then, they were not in awareness of their thoughts. And so, how are you going to be in awareness? There's 2 things that I do, and maybe you want to take advantage of it. Gratitude at night, right before I go to sleep, and I've been doing it for years. If somebody was filming me every night to see if I did it, chances are I'm going to be 99.99% of the time that I do it. And I'm grateful for my day. I find things that I can be grateful for. Every day I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful to be able to film for YouTube. I always find things to be grateful for. Imagine I'm directing my brain to be grateful for something. When you're grateful for something, you're going to suffer from little to nothing. But if you're ungrateful, you're going to suffer a lot. So every night before I go to sleep, I'm grateful. Imagine that. And in the morning when I wake up, I already know what I'm going to do. Many people don't know what they're going to do. Many people let the little finger be in control. The finger doesn't even have a brain. The alarm sounds, and where does it go? Snooze. Where does it go? Snooze. Where does it go? Snooze. Before they know it, they're like, oh, what time is it? They don't even know. They're not even in awareness of their thoughts. So at night, when you go and review your day and you're grateful and you think about what you're going to do the next day, now you become in awareness. You wake up, the alarm sounds, you get up because you have places to go and things to do. You're in awareness. Now, look at what's happening right now around the world. Fear, 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 bad news, horrible news, and even more bad news. People just turn on the channel. They're not even in awareness. People go through either YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and they're just like, let me see what I can find. Let me see what's out there. They're not even in awareness. If you're going to get on it, like you're going to go find the ambassador of reading, you're in awareness. Like, yeah, let me check out to see what this guy has to say today. What am I going to be excited about? What is he going to say? Those people are in awareness. But some people go like, oh yeah, let me check it out. No. If they're not killing somebody or hurting themselves or doing something stupid, you don't stick around. People that are in awareness, I know a lot of people that are like, you know what? I want to hear this guy because I'm going to get inspired. I'm going to watch the whole thing. It makes me feel good. It guides my thoughts to where I want to go. It benefits me to listen. So I'm going to stick around. People that are in awareness, their lives are different. I've gone through this word, self-discipline and awareness. When I was not in awareness, I was just going here, there, anywhere. It didn't matter. I wasn't in awareness. I wasn't self-discipline. When I applied these two words, my life changed. And I know in different videos, I talk about how I went to the PSI seminar and my life changed. Well, the first thing that changed was I became awareness of my thoughts. A lot of people play the victim story. I didn't have a mom. I didn't have a dad. I was an orphan or I was in poverty. And they continued, they meet somebody and they share their victim story. They meet somebody else, they share their victim story. They meet another person and they continue with their victim story. And then they go, oh, pobrecito, poor me, poor him. And as long as they go, oh, yeah, I feel you. Or they go, okay, I'm going to say that story again. Being awareness, you know what? That used to be that story. I want to create a new story. And once you create a new story, it's awesome. I know that in the Spanish video, I didn't mention my sister, Elia. She called me. She goes, Frank, what about this? And I said, you know what? I'm going to mention you, Wera, because we call her Wera. Wera. Her name is Elia. And I said, I'm going to mention you because you know what? You're right. A lot of people focus on the victim story rather than on the success story they want to create. I could tell you about me and I could tell you about many people and their sad story, no mom, no dad, no money, and guess what? They still become successful. In one of my videos, I talk about two twins. One of them ends up in jail and horrible story, same mom, same dad. The other twin, identical twin, successful. You know the difference was? Awareness. The guy that went for success was in awareness. This didn't work. This has not worked. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to create. I'm sure he was grateful for living the experience he didn't like. You know what? I didn't like this. I'm going to make it better for me, for my children. He became awareness. He became into an awareness. And when you do that, life changes. You have to be self-disciplined to be in guard of your thoughts. If you're not aware of your thoughts, David Short says, we have a guy that says, you want to feel miserable? I'm here to serve you. And in the same brain, we have a guy that says, you want to be successful? I'm here to serve you. And whatever servant you call, they're the ones that are going to say, I'm ready to serve. So you have to be in constant awareness of your thoughts. If you're not in awareness of your thoughts, if you're not self-disciplined to be in awareness, you're not going to go far. I think this is an exciting video for you to share with your brothers, your sisters, your compadres, your friends, your everybody. I think this is a great video because it's easy to just scroll and not be in awareness. It's awesome to be in awareness and say, this is what I want to find out. This is what I want to create. Be grateful at night before you go to sleep. Wake up in the morning knowing exactly what you want to do. We're going to leave it at that. I want to thank you very much. Until next time, your friend, the ambassador of reading, Frank Quiñiguez, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for. Thank you for watching our channel, and congratulations for making it here, where we give information that benefits the individual that's watching and their loved ones. I invite you to subscribe and be part of our channel, set the notifications, and watch the new videos. Thank you and welcome.